We will now do this first situation that you can encounter. In my ebooks this is also situation 1, and for this I will use my white as color 2 and my yellow orange as color 1, and well, we just start with row 0, and I have to get something out of my tablet before we start so I can see what I do. I also use this for my Dutch videos, so I sometimes have to, well, sometimes I always have to repeat everything twice, but it's fun, so you won't hear me complain. Well, we will start with row 0, and it says chain 8 with color 2 and then close the circle. So my white is color 2, and then I will simply use this slip knot, and I will chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will close the circle and I will also do right away my first double crochet for the next round and the in-between chain. So it's 1, 2, 3 for my double crochet and 1 for my in-between chain, and then I will put a marker into this, and then I will lay it here. So this has to wait a little bit, and then we will do row 1A. And row 1A says we have to work at the front and do a corner, and well, let's forget a little bit about that first. We will work in a magic circle, a magic loop, and we will do our first double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, that counts as the first double crochet, and then we do a corner, and that corner is 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 7 in total, and then we do a double crochet into the magic ring, and then do our next corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, then we do our third double crochet in the magic loop, and 1, 2, 3, 4 for the corner, and then we do our last double crochet, and then, and well, usually I do 4 chains for every corner, but I have noticed that it looks just a little bit better for me if I do only 3 for this particular situation. I don't know why that is, but I noticed that it just looks better for me. So if it looks better for you to do 4 chains, just do 4 chains. And well, now we will look at the direction again, and this says that this row has to be at the front. So this means that this has to go to the back. And what I'm used to do now, and first of all, this first double crochet has to be on this side, on the right side of this double crochet here, and then I will already attach my stitch markers to the corners, because often that little white round goes everywhere. So we will just do that now, and I will wait with attaching my 4th stitch marker, because now we will look at the directions and see what we have to do when we will close the round, because when we are closing the round we have this little double crochet here, and we have to know if it has to go to the front or the back. So we look at our directions and it says that color 2 has to go to the front. So let's do that. We will put this to the front and then we can close our circle, and we work in the 4th chain, and I hope it's not twisted. 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 and close it round, and do 1 2 3 4 for the next double crochet and in between chain. So you see now that when I put it down and get all the loose ends out of the way, that we have here this color 1 that goes to the center here. It's always in the middle, and color 2 is also always to the right of it. So so far we have done row 1A, and next we will do row 1B. We will start with row 1B, and if we have to go to this corner here, we have to go past that orange here, this double crochet in color 1, and we have to know if it has to be put to the front or the back. Well, in this situation it says that we have to put color 1 to the back, so we can just drop it to the back here, and then we will go to our first corner. So this was our first double crochet on this side, and the directions say that we have to work front 2 times. Well, this one is already done, and then we will work at the front side here, but I work at the right side of my red stitch marker. So, and this will really help you doing it this way. And then I will do my corner 1 2 3 4, and then I turn my work, and then I go to the other side, and here we have to do front 2 times again, and this time I work in this corner behind that red marker. And I do already my in-between chain, and well, maybe you won't need this, but there are situations where this is really helpful. You have now made a new corner, and then I connect my new corner to the previous corner, and I will get this stitch marker out. And then, well, we already did the in-between chain, then we go to the next corner with the yellow, and then we do there our front stitch as well, and I work again on the right side of the yellow, and then my corner 1 2 3 4. Then I go to the other side, and I have to do front 2 times again, and I will finish that corner here first. So I work on the left side of the yellow, and then I will add a new marker to connect my newly made corner with the previous corner, and well, I will take it out now. Sometimes I will leave it in and then remove it at the end of the row, well, that was our first double crochet on this side. Then we go to the corner with the green one and do our front double crochet there also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to this side and work behind that green stitch marker. And if you find it more convenient, you can also just take it out and replace it. Sometimes it's easier to have it connected and use a new marker. In these situations, it's well, it's okay. And then we go to our last corner, and I forgot to add my stitch marker here. I should have put my stitch marker here, so I will do it now. On this side of the first double crochet here. So let's do our double crochet here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can just close our circle, because our color one is here, so we do not have to go past it. So we can simply close this corner. 1, 2, 3. And I often do not work in just this chain, but I pick up this little bit too. It helps with not making a big hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our first double crochet of the next round with the in-between chain. And then I can reposition my purple marker and so we have now done row 1B. You can take a look now and see it. It looks nice and neat. You see we have 2 double crochets on each side, and they are all at the front, and well, at the back we are just doing circles. And well, then we will move on to row 2A, and then I will show you 2 ways, one that is from my book and one that we will use for my call. So let's do row 2A, and first I will do the situation that is in my ebook, and it says we have to do back 2 times and then the corner. So I go to the first one is already done, so I go to the corner and do my back here and work again at the right side of my red marker. Then I do my corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this full side we have to do back 3 times. So I work behind, on the back side, behind my red marker, in between chain, then I work into the double crochet here, in between chain, and then I continue to my next corner for my 3rd double crochet at the back, and again I've worked at the right side of my yellow marker, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the corner, and then I do this side again back 3 times. First one at the left of my yellow marker, in between chain. Never forget the in between chains. I sometimes forget to do them while I'm making videos, and well, when I notice it while editing the video, I will add it to the description. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then again the last full side, again working at the left of my green marker, in between chain, work into the double crochet at the back, and then again at my last corner, working on the right side of the purple marker, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have to do back one time, and in my ebook it says that I have to do color 2 to the back, and then 1, 2, 3, I can close my round, and then we have finished this version. And well, I will show you the back here, and I will take this out again, and then I will get back to you when I've done that, so we can do the next version. So we will now do row 2A again, but this time the version that will be in my call, and it is slightly different, and it says we have to start with back 1, front 1, and then corner. So this time we have to do a front one in the corner here, and then we have to do our corner, and again I've worked at the right side of my red marker, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for the full side it says front, back, front, corner. So I work at the front this time, at the left side of my red marker, front, and then back. And I didn't mention it earlier maybe, but I don't work under the 2 legs of the double crochet like it's usual. I work at the left side here to ensure that the double crochets are lined up a bit better on top of each other. So, well, front, back, front again. So working at the right side of the yellow marker, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then again front, back, front, front, oops, do that again, front, back, front, 1, 2, 3, 4. I work at the right side of my green marker. Now I will work at the left side. So again, front, back, front, and then I have to give a little tip on my tablet before it shuts down. 1, 2, 3, 4. This was our last corner, and then we have to finish with front one time, and then we have to put color 2 to the front. So if it would have been to the back, you could have let it hang here, but this time we have to bring it to the back, to the front, of course. And 1, 2, 3, and then we can close our round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the next part of the next row, and well, I will take the markers out so that I can show you how it looks. So this is how it looks at the front side, and here is how it looks on the back side. And yeah, check your back side often to see if you still go correctly. And well, then we will continue with the next video for a new situation.